Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the Storm the Court pod. I'm your host, Zane Ellis. I just finished watching that roller coaster of a game between the Chicago Bulls and the Los Angeles Lakers. And let me tell you, I might be caught in the moment here, but Coby White is starting to look like a real difference maker for Chicago. I don't want to overreact, but is it too early to say we're witnessing a breakout campaign? Now, let's dive into the recap. The Bulls took this one 119 to 117 in a nail-biter that had fans on the edge of their seats. It was a high-scoring affair, and despite both teams being relatively competitive, the Bulls found a way to seal the deal in the fourth quarter with a stellar comeback. I mean, at one point, the Lakers were leading comfortably, but Chicago just kicked it into another gear after halftime. Watching that game was an emotional experience. It went from sheer joy when the Bulls were rolling, to disbelief when LA looked like they could coast to victory, to this surge of pride by the end as Chicago clawed back and took the lead. It was a quintessential NBA battle that had me jumping off the couch. Let's break down some individual performances here. Coby White was the star of the show with 26 points, shooting a solid 45% from the field and knocking down 5 threes. Then there was Josh Giddey, who also had a notable night. 25 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists. That's a triple-double for those keeping score. Kevin Huerter added some firepower with 21 points on 50% shooting from three, while Nikola Vucevic contributed a nice double-digit performance with 14 points. But it was Coby that had the Bulls fans buzzing. All right, my gut feeling on all this is that Coby White could really be a surprise key player for Chicago as the season progresses. I mean, anyone who still doubts DeRozan and LaVine needs to wake up because they've been playing at an elite level this season. Combine that with White stepping up, and you've got a recipe for a playoff contender. Now, I know LeBron had an off night by his standards with only 17 points on 40% shooting. But let's face it, regular season games can be tricky for superstars. They pick their spots. We've seen LeBron dominate in the playoffs, and he still dished out 12 assists last night. Lots of gravity in those passes. You might think I'm nuts, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers find their rhythm come playoff time. So in conclusion, for Bulls fans, this game showed some promise. The team riding high from that win has potential heading into the latter part of the season. For the Lakers, they'll need to kick it into gear, but we all know playoff LeBron is a real thing, so I wouldn't panic just yet. We'll be back soon with more.